show. If you want to call Larry on Tuesday, what time is that? Do you know?
Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific,
Yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern.
And it only runs an hour. So if you want to call and chat with Larry Minetti and Robert Conrad, two Chicagoans, how we met and various sundry things. We were in two major wars together, and this is not during our filming. This was something totally different than that. Okay, so we know who our guest is. There's something else. For the interview today, the three women we're going to talk about. The format of the show, we did that, right?
Absolutely, Mr. Conrad. Now, you talked about the three women. Now, I'm taking it that the three women have returned home.
Oh, they left me, yes. They left me. Two of them went back, if you can believe this, to their husbands. They left me for their husbands. Can you believe that? Junior. How could that have happened? That's the husband of one of the. In any event, they were different personalities, and so as an observer, to be able to step back a couple of steps and evaluate them as individuals, it was great fun, and they were great fun. Now it says the little mom. I've written that down here. I don't know what that means.
The little mom.
Yes. So later we'll find out.
We'll find out what the little mom.
Now Chad Everett was asked to be by one of the listeners a guest. If you would like to have Chad Everett call, tell me where you know Chad Everett, what show you remember him from. That will help me. Now. Tim Kelly was my driver for over 20 years. He's been a friend for over 40 years. He worked for my company for 30-some years, whatever. And he's a dear, dear, dear friend. And I go once a month to his house, which is in a trailer park, and we'd hang out. And, I know what that was. One of the things that I wanted to mention was we watched last night, and I have to apologize for saying this, but we, maybe I shouldn't say it.
Let's say it, Bob. You already let the cat out of the bag, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of half out of the bag. It's like tail sticking out.
Yeah, we watched repos, the repos of vehicles.
Oh, yeah, I watch that show all the time.
People who were behind in their payments.
Was it Repo Wars?
And they were repoed. And I'd never seen it before. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I see, well, guys, what? He's behind in some couple car payments, and it got violent on some occasions.
They get really aggressive, some of these guys, yeah.
Yeah, and I was trying to remember how many times I had to hide my car from these people. Oh, you're not going to catch me, you whatever you are.
Oh, my gosh. So you were watching the Repo Men on TV last night.
I was watching that, yes, I was. The ladies had left and departed, and so that's what I was watching. Now, so they don't wait forever, let's talk to Brian in Nashville. Hey, Brian, what's up, my man?
Hello, Uncle Bob.
Yes,
and Eric.
sir.
How are you all?
We're good,
Brian.
What's up, man?
I was going to ask you about being in the Columbo episode as you played Milo Janis.
Right on.
And that was a very, very wonderful episode. Of course, Ross Martin got to play in one also, so I really thought that was great that both of y'all being from the same show got to be on Columbo. But
well,
he looked like a wonderful actor.
Well, he was a nice guy. He was fun to be with. But he took his work really seriously. There was something I had to drink in the episode, and I forget what it was, but whatever it wasn't pleasant. So we did take 8 or whatever it was, and I said, hey, Peter, let's switch and go to another beverage that looks the same, exactly photographed the same, but it'll taste differently. And he looked at me, and he said, no, I can't do that. I said, well, why can't you do that, Peter? He says, because it's not the same. This is real. That wouldn't be. And my reaction to this would have to be different. And I went, oh, geez, one of those actor studios.
One of those method actor guys. Yeah, sure.
And it turned out to be, to his credit, it turned out to be the most shown Columbo.
No kidding.
Yeah. So,
I was a big fan of Columbo. Absolutely.
Well, I guess his method worked.
Yeah.
What's the method to your madness? All right, now, so...
Well, I know how you got caught in that show.
Yeah, go ahead.
You tie the shoes backwards.
Oh, come on. That's so... Shame on you. That's so long ago. All right, Brian. What else? And then I'm gonna let you go because we got.
Oh, nothing much. I just want to wish you both of you all, happy 4th of July, and thank you so much for letting me talk to you every week.
Well, thank
Pleasure.
you for calling in, man. You call, we talk. Thank you for your friendship.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Rock and roll, Brian. All right. Yeah.
All right, now let's go to Gary. Gary's one of our regulars. What's up, Gary?
Hello, this is Gary Collins II, calling from Ypsilanti, Michigan, wanting to wish you and the rest of your crew a happy 4th of July.
Well, that's very kind of you, and we appreciate what you've just said, and we wish you the same. A happy 4th of July to you, and thanks for your participation in your show.
Right, I see. I'm going to ask you a question that can be answered. During the run of Wild Wild West, did you also get a chance to hang out at James Drury's place, or did you become friends with James Drury personally? James Drury, the Virginian.
Yeah, I know James. He was over at Universal Studios, and I was over at CBS, so we were separated by geography. I knew James, and we were friends, but no, we didn't have a lot of time to spend together because we were in different parts of the San Fernando Valley.
And may I ask you another question? Was it almost impossible or near impossible for him to appear in every Virginian episode? Because what Jim had basically told everybody that it was the first Western to feature a 90-minute series with an enormous amount of guest stars. So many scenes, guest stars, fights, among many others.
Hey, listen, thanks for plugging it. In rerun, people are going to watch it because of what you said, but I don't know the answer to that because it wasn't my show. Okay?
No. Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gary.
Now, Gary's going to call in to the Larry Minetti show because he's a solid fan, and he really talks with authority. He knows what he's talking about. Now, here she is, and we couldn't get rid of her. We tried desperately to get her off my phone, and we didn't know how to do it. So if you call me right now, I'm not there. What are you going to hear? Becky. Hi, Becky.
Right now.
How are you, baby?
Hello, sweetheart.
Yes.
Hello, Eric. How are you?
Hey, Becky. How you doing?
Yeah. We're going
I'm
to
doing
commercial.
fine.
You know how it works. Get it on, sweetheart. We're going to commercial.
Okay, I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I just wanted to say thanks for a great time, and I'm going to let other callers call in, and y'all have a great 4th of July.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thanks,
And say
Becky.
hi to your pal for me. What's his name?
Jerry,
You're still living with him?
my
huh?
husband.
Yeah, you're still living with him, huh?
Yeah, I'm still with him.
Well, God bless both
He
of you.
picked me up
kid.
at the airport.
Well, good. God bless both of you, and I'm glad he picked you up. Okay?
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye,
sweetheart.
Becky.
Bye-bye.
Becky, we can't get rid of you. We'll figure it out. And then you know whose voice I'm going to use?
One of your daughters?
No, mine.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, baby. Later.
Hey, guys, stick around. More great stuff coming up. 800-336-2225. One line open.